SAVZVIDZ and welcome to June's Q&A. You guys have asked me questions on YouTube and Instagram. I'm going to be picking the best, around 25 of them, to answer. This time we've asked you for some unusual, quirky ones, so let's hope we have some good ones. First questions always go to my patrons, as it's promised that their question gets answered.
Cammy Aitken asks, is a hot dog a sandwich or not?
Ooh, that is a weird question, I like it. Ooh, it's in between like two bits of bread, but it's also in like a roll. So, is it a sandwich? Well, you wouldn't really say a hot dog sandwich, would you? I don't think so. I'd say no. I don't think it is a sandwich.
James DB1 on Instagram asks, as a goalkeeper, have you had any struggles, and if so, what are they?
I think definitely at some point with like, at one point I felt like I sort of wanted to stop goalkeeping at one point, and I just thought, I don't really know what I was thinking, but I felt like I wanted to carry on, but then I also didn't, and I really didn't know what to do. So I felt like it was a little bit weird, and I was sort of struggling with not thinking about what to do.
Zane.T1 asks, how do you come back after a bad performance?
I just sort of try and like get it out of my mind, just forget about what happened, only think about what I did well. And sometimes I do think about what I need to improve on, obviously, because no match is going to be perfect, no training session, you've always got to improve on something. But I just sort of try and put it out of my mind, forget it, and just focus on what's coming.
Zahir Adams asks, what do you think is the most important thing to remember as soon as the game starts?
I think you need to just focus on what's happening. You can't be thinking about anything else. You just got to focus on what's going on. Maybe even thinking about like maybe like predicting the play a little bit if it's like close to your box, because sometimes you do have to sort of predict a little bit where if the ball's gonna like be played through as a through ball and you're gonna have to come and get it. So I think you should just be thinking about the game.
Daniel Johnston 3 asks, would you say you are tall for your age or small?
I think I'm like average-ish. I think I'm like a little bit above average, so I'd say either tall or small. I'd say tall.
Football Boy 100900 asks, what's it like being able to speak to Pro Glove brands?
It feels like quite a privilege, because there's some people that like love the glove and stuff and like wear it all the time. I think they'd love the chance to be able to talk to them and get like inside information and stuff like that. So I do feel very privileged to be able to do that.
Chip_Roberts1 asks, which country would you move to if you had to?
If I had to move to a country, that is a hard one, to be honest. There's so many great countries that I've been to on holiday and ones that I love. If it had to be a certain country, I'd say probably be somewhere like the Maldives, because to live there would just be like absolutely amazing. I've been on holiday there, I think like twice or something, and it's honestly just amazing. Like all the water, it's so clear, the sand, the beach. So I'd probably say the Maldives.
Alyssa Morden asks, are you ever going to make your own glove?
I'm not sure on that one. I'd probably say, I don't want to say no because it might happen, but I don't think it will. I'm just going to say I don't think so.
Olivia Football 07 asks, when's your birthday?
On the 13th of June. So it's coming up very shortly.
Will.Marriott.123 asks, if an Australian team scouted you, would you go there or reject their offer?
That's hard, because at this sort of age, I don't know if I want to be in a pro club yet, and like obviously to move to Australia. But like when I think as well, like when I'm older, I'd like to obviously get into a pro club when I'm older. But right now, I don't think that you need to at my sort of age. But moving to Australia, that'd be a big change, and I'm not really sure if I'd be ready for it. So I don't think so. I think I'd reject it.
Has your dad ever played for a semi-pro or pro team?
No, but he did train for Barking once, which is like a semi-pro team.
Isaac_Vitali asks, can you do the Rubik's Cube?
No, I haven't tried it, but my dad can, and I think I've seen this like little trick that you can do, and it like solves it over a certain amount of time. If you just keep repeating the same like pattern, I think it will solve it. I've never actually done one before, but I don't think I would be able to be quite honest.
That one kid, Giuseppe, asks, do you like eggs? And do the eggs cry, don't eat me, when you do?
I don't eat eggs. I don't like them. I don't like the smell of them, anything about them, and I'm not really sure if they say don't eat me, because I don't eat them often, so I'm not sure.
Kieran Murray 08 asks, how many different glove brands do you own?
Okay, I've just counted them, and there is 12 different glove brands. Wow.
Isaac1040 asks, in your mind, do you ever think that a striker is terrible?
Sometimes when he just absolutely balloons a shot over the bar from 2 yards, or he absolutely scuffs one about 50 metres past the post. Sometimes, but it doesn't happen very often, so I don't normally have that thought in my mind.
What do you think about them when they actually score against you?
I absolutely hate them. Honestly, I absolutely hate them.
Football.alfie asks, how many grains of grass do you have in your garden?
Never actually counted, surprisingly enough. But if I had to guess, probably around 1 million. Probably around that. I've never actually counted, which is quite surprising to be honest, but I don't know. Probably about 1 million.
Luca Drenka asks, what do you think about Manuel Neuer?
He's an absolutely amazing keeper. He's got a completely different play style. Where when he first started to do that and it was working, everyone was like, he's crazy, what is he doing? But it works, and it is an amazing play style to be able to master. And I think he's a great keeper.
Stanley.jw1 asks, will you ever try to get into an academy and get yourself more exposure to scouts or clubs?
Maybe one day when I'm a bit older. As I said before, I don't feel it's the right time for me to be in an academy right now at my age. But yeah, definitely when I'm older. Right now, I'm already getting amazing goalkeeper coaching, so I feel like it's just as good, maybe even better than if I was in an academy. So for now, I definitely think that what I'm doing is really good. A lot of people just like to be able to say that they're in a pro club academy when they're not actually getting a massive benefit from it, like right now at their age.
ElsaFrog.gk asks, are you secretly Henry from the movie Storks? You guys look alike and have the same name.
I've never heard of that movie, and I've never obviously watched it, never heard of it, never seen any clips from it or anything, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe. I mean, I've never, I don't know, maybe. I'll go and look it up now. Yeah. Yeah, it literally doesn't look anything like me.
Fulcher.will asks, if you had a slight hill on a pitch, would you choose to attack down the hill first or the opposite way?
I'd say the opposite way, attacking up the hill first half, just so, like, in the first half you have the most energy, so I think you'd be able to get up the hill a lot easier than second half when you're tired and then you're trying to push up the hill. I think it'd be easier second half when you're tired to go down it. But then obviously if there's wind blowing in a certain direction or the sun's in my eyes one end, that might change my decision.
Underscore Harry.Chetwood asks, do you have a celebrity crush?
No. There is one that I kind of like. Not really. No. No. No.
What?
I've got the name anyway. Oh, what's the name? I don't want to say.
Britain's Got Talent?
No, I'm trying to think of the name.
X Factor?
No, it's fine. Just stop.
Bake Off?
Just stop! I remember what I'm not going to say. No.
Go on.
No!
Come on, I want to know.
No! I'm not saying.
Well, tell me then. I'm not recording.
Yeah, you are, you idiot. No. Let me have a look then. You are. No. This happened the other day in the live as well.
Ready? Next one. Harry.Chetwood asks, do you have a celebrity crush?
Just go away on that, okay? Just shut up.
Dan.Leather asks, fries with ketchup or without?
Ketchup, definitely.
Abby MC07 asks, you're going to a match and it's a 2-hour trip, so you stop at the shop to get a roll. What do you get in it?
A roll. Do you mean like a sandwich or... Yeah, okay, sandwich. I'd probably say like cheese or something. I'd say like cheese, I don't know. Cheese, yeah.
F1 Edits asks, what is your favourite designer brand?
Designer brand... I'm not sure, to be honest. I know my mum likes Louis Vuitton. Me? I'm not sure really. I'm not really sure about like designer, but I do wear a lot of like Rascal stuff and Nike. That's what I mainly wear, and like the L1ON T-shirt as well.
J Tomo O asks, what is the weirdest kit you've had?
Weirdest kit I've had? Probably when I played for like Dunmo Rose, and it was like a purple and green like goalkeeper top, and it had like little like silicone like dots on the sleeve. It was really weird.
J Tinley 26 asks, what are the worst gloves you have ever had?
Worst gloves I've ever had? It's probably like an old pair of like cheap £5 Nike ones, like my first ever pair of gloves. I think that was like my first ever pair. They were just so flimsy and cheap, and they like the latex was probably like 2mm or something, and it wore within the first 2 matches. That's probably the worst ever gloves I've had.
Sonny_12 asks, how did you meet Herbie?
It was through a goalkeeper session that I used to do, and we did like a 2-to-1, I think it was, or he was in the session before or something, and we like got there early and we were watching, and I think he'd seen my channel before or something, and then we got friends with each other, and we just started doing sessions together and became really good friends.
Thomas Morovich asks, have you ever tried to make an easy save look hard so people are more impressed?
Maybe once. When it was... No, it wasn't in a match. It was like in a training session. I think it was at like when I was like trialing for a team or something, and it was like just as a save, like just to my right, low down, and I sort of like collapsed down like it was an amazing save and sort of pushed it away. And yeah.
I can't believe that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you
Don't
about
ever
that.
do that.
No, I know, but it was just funny. I thought I don't know, not funny, but I just thought I'd do it. Don't know why.
Rudy Prado asks, would you rather save a penalty or beat your main rivals 6-0?
I think if you beat them 6-0, then you have a clean sheet. Your main rivals, you've absolutely battered them. But then if you save a penalty, it's amazing. Like, the odds are against you and everyone will remember that. Whereas if you beat them 6-0, they're also going to remember that. I don't know. I'd probably say saving a penalty.
Basic Keyboard asks, would you rather be a cat or a dog?
Cat. 100% cat.
Why?
Just because you can sort of just like lay around all day, you don't have to go for walks. But I mean, some dogs like going for walks, so I'm not really sure. But then like, if you're a cat, you just get fed, you can lay around all day, not really do anything. I'd probably say cat, because you can like jump as well, you got really springy feet and stuff. So, yeah.
FTBLR asks, would you rather be called Henrietta or Haroldine?
Oh no! Neither. Is that an option? I'm sorry if there's any people out there called that are watching my videos, but probably Haroldine, because it's sort of like a more boy's name.
Ben Scott asks, would you rather be called a hen or a cow?
A hen or a cow? Hen. Because my name's like, people call me Hen sometimes instead of Henry, so hen.
Sonny GK asks, what is your favourite colour of the alphabet? His is 8.
Colour of the alphabet? That is a tough one. Oh, I'd probably say mine's like H.O. Soccer or something. I don't know. Nah, let's go one glove. One glove's my favourite colour of the alphabet. I also like 8 as well. It's pretty good.
Kieran Walsh asks, what's your favourite Fortnite skin and pickaxe?
Fortnite skin and pickaxe. At the moment, I really like Aura as the skin, and then pickaxe, I really like Driver or Vision.
Jamie Phillips asks, what is your favourite pudding?
Favourite pudding? Probably brownie and ice cream.
And Charlie Ryan asks, what's your favourite breakfast?
Breakfast cereal.
Ariba Saeed asks, can you wiggle your ears?
I can wiggle them up and down like that, but that doesn't really count. I can't, no. I'm trying, but I can't. Am I doing it? No, okay. I can't then.
Jamie Phillips asks, what is your favourite drink?
My favourite drink, I really like appetizer. Thank you guys for sending in all of your questions. There was a few weird ones and strange ones in there, which is what I asked for, so thank you. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Bye!